This episode is brought to you by Pineland Inspections with John Baker, serving Moore County and beyond. From buyer and seller home inspections to pre-listing inspections, lab-certified mold sampling, and drinking water testing, John gives you the information you need to make confident decisions about your home. I can tell you from experience, John came out and inspected my home not very long ago. He is honest, thorough, and makes it easy for the homeowner. Visit the website in the podcast description to learn more. You can find the link there. And before we begin, a quick public service announcement. The weather folks are warning that a very strong storm is moving through today with high winds, heavy rain, and possible tornadoes. So if you're listening while the wind is howling outside, take my advice. Stay safe, stay inside, and listen to the Imagine More podcast. Because if you're going to be stuck indoors, you might as well enjoy a good conversation. And with that, here we go.
Imagine more stories that soar, business, life, and so much more. Laughs, lessons, and local delight is the podcast that feels just right. It's the Imagine More podcast.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Imagine More podcast. I'm your host, Rose Young, educator, entrepreneur, event planner, and someone who truly believes that the best communities are shaped by people who see a need and quietly get to work filling it. Today's guest is one of those people. She didn't move to Moore County with a grand plan to launch one of our most loved community fundraisers. She didn't arrive knowing she would become a champion for rescues, small businesses, nonprofits, and dog lovers all at once. She followed creativity, she followed connection, and eventually she followed a calling that including wagging tails, muddy paws, and a whole lot of heart. Today, I'm joined by Jackie Cornell, founder of the Sandhills Dog Fair, nonprofit leader, and someone who has made community building feel joyful and inclusive. Jackie, welcome to the Imagine More podcast.
Thank you for having me, Rose.
So I know you're a leader in the nonprofit world, and you've worked and helped with several nonprofits in our area. What are you doing now?
So now, as of January 5th, I have received the great honor of being the Chief Development Officer for the Mira Foundation USA, which is a national organization that provides guide dogs for blind children ages 11 to 17.
Wow.
And we're actually housed right here in Southern Pines.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, so
yeah.
It's fun to interact and share with everybody all the good things that we're doing across the United States.
Tell me about what you just did yesterday with one of your little doggies.
So our guide dog ambassador, Chopin, which if you're around town, you will meet her. She will show you her belly.
I want to meet her, yeah.
Oh, we'll bring her. So we did a little Valentine's Day thing where we made Valentine's Day cards and passed them out to local businesses. And Chopin was dressed up in her little angel wings.
Oh, how cute.
And just got all the loving. And we kind of got to tell people about what we do and our upcoming gala. So it was a fun little day.
Oh, that's fun. Tell us a little bit about your gala.
So our gala, it's an annual gala that we hold at CCNC. We have live auctions, silent auctions, and we also have, which I think is really cool, you get to meet some of the guide dog recipients, and they share their story with everybody that attends. So it's an amazing evening. It's on March 7th at CCNC from 6 to 9 p.m., and you can get your tickets online at mirausa.org.
That's what I was going to ask. Okay, yeah. So let's go ahead and go all the way back to the beginning, Jackie. You moved to Moore County in 2011 when your husband opened the Fayetteville Christmas tree shops.
Yeah.
And quickly, this area became home to in every sense of the word. What is it about Moore County that made it feel like this is where I belong?
Well, I will tell you that when he started, he went to Fayetteville.
Oh.
I was looking for places for us to live.
Yes.
And I had a great recommendation to meet with the manager at Spectrum Eye Center here in Pinehurst for a job because I hadn't had any good luck down in Fayetteville. So came up this way, and I think I called him while I was on Midland Road and said, "Oh my gosh, there are trees in the median."
Oh, yeah?
It's beautiful. And so, I'm smiling the whole time as I'm going through my interview and just like, this is where I want to be. Are you okay driving 55 minutes to work every day? But I knew once I got him here because we both grew up around, country, more open spaces.
Right.
He does like the city a lot, but I'm a country girl. I like my space.
A little city here for him.
There is. So, he loves it too. So we definitely fell in love, and yeah, I took that job and had another little family there with the group. So
so the Spectrum Eye Center is a very structured, precise role, but at some point, something shifted. Talk to me about the moment when you realized you were being pulled toward a more creative path.
So I don't know an exact moment, but I had grown up, my grandma taught me how to sew. My mom loved doing crafts, and my aunt. And so that was just something that I grew up with. And I just loved doing those hands-on things. So it was just funny because I had saw a job opportunity open up in downtown Aberdeen that was at one of the local shops. I was making tutus and selling them at Autumn Fest.
Were you? Tutus?
Tulle and like little band things. I made them for my niece, little dresses and stuff, and then I was making it for people's granddaughters at the office and stuff. So I had set up a booth for I think 2 years in Autumn Fest and did that and gave money back to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation.
Okay.
So I was like, let me just see what this little thing is about. So it was crafting with kids, and I can't paint a lick, but I faked it till I made it.
Yes.
I think people had a good time drinking and pretending like they could paint too. So
drinking's part of it, is
that? It was like they had a sip and paint.
Oh,
night.
Okay.
Yeah. I apologize to anybody that I was the teacher. Because
they had fun, I'm sure.
Yeah, I tried to make it as fun as possible, and where there was no judgment, because don't judge my thing.
So now, what did that space or that job give you that you hadn't realized you were missing?
It just gave me a little bit more freedom to experience other things, and then being part of that downtown. I had never been part of actual small businesses.
Right.
And so they were forming their business guild back when I came on. So I came in at just the right moment.
Right.
For me to learn from them, and then some of the new businesses to kind of get excited about downtown Aberdeen and all the things we could do. So my manager could not make it to the first meeting, and she asked me to go. And then that's where I met Casey.
Your best friend.
My best friend. My best friend. And we hit it off really well, and kind of were bouncing ideas off of each other on things that we could do. Oh, we could do this, we could do that. Because I had freedom. I could do all of these things.
That's right.
So she had mentioned, she always had her dog Finn. If you guys ever went to the Bull Room down in downtown Aberdeen, you met Finn. That was her German Shepherd who was always there. And I had Ellie Mae.
Ellie Mae. I have an Ella.
Miss Ellie Mae would go down there, but she was a people dog. She wasn't a dog.
Okay.
So, we bonded over that. And she had just brought up one day that her and her sister started doing like this little dog market on the side of her business because it was in between her and Coke. There was like that gravel or dirt place right there. So they just did a little market there.
Really?
And she's like, I kind of want to make that bigger. And I said, say no more. We're doing it.
So, Jackie's still like that. I asked her now what can I do? And she started whipping out the ideas.
all that stuff's contained up there. So if anybody needs anything.
Okay, so keep telling me. Then y'all decided to.
So we started the Downtown Aberdeen Dog Fair.
Okay.
And we just were like, okay, let's find some dog-related businesses who maybe people don't know exist in our community.
Yeah.
Let's have a place where anybody who has a dog can come and really get a feel for what Moore County offers and the surrounding areas too. Plus, Caring Hearts for Canines was right down there with us.
Mm-hmm.
And every day, God bless them, they know how to do this. They walk those dogs in front of those shops. And I think Casey and I would be on the phone like, oh, here comes a cute one.
Yeah. Oh, no.
So we would just run to the door and love on the dogs. And,
my goodness.
we decided, let's invite the pets. Let's have a big adoption event too, where they can actually bring the adoptable pups. People can see them and actually have conversations.
Oh, gosh.
So that evolved. We used that green space that's next to the Artist League.
Which is not very big.
It's not very big. We had about 50 vendors. We had a couple food trucks. I mean, we kind of crammed them in there, but it works. And yeah.
What year was this?
2018.
2018 is when you launched the Downtown Aberdeen Dog Fair.
Mm-hmm.
And you said 50 vendors.
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
We had groomers, trainers, treat makers, artists. Yeah. I mean, and anything you could imagine that was somewhat dog related. The invisible fence people came.
Oh, yeah.
Mosquito people come.
They
spray your yard. We tried to tie everybody in that we could that, come and support this event. So every vendor that paid a small fee, that money got collected and then divided between the local rescues that participate. We keep zero money. Everything goes to them. We had some little raffles. We have huge raffles now, but the little raffles that we had were amazing. And everybody downtown was very supportive of it because it did bring a lot of foot traffic. I mean,
I bet so, yeah.
I think
with 50 vendors alone, my goodness.
Yeah, the one gal that was helping us, she grabbed Casey and I at one point in time and she turned us around and said, look at what you've done.
Oh, wow.
Because, there were people pouring in from everywhere. We were going, we weren't expecting all of this. I hope they don't run out of food.
That's often how it happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
It starts with just one little idea and then blossoms.
Yeah, who knew this was something that we needed? Well, we knew, but...
Yeah, you knew. So you've created a joyful, dog-friendly event that spotlights local pet businesses while supporting the area rescues and shelters.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
What do you remember most about that first event?
Very much. So the contest, I would say the contests are probably one of the biggest highlights of this event. And people come out and they do not disappoint.
Yeah.
We have best dressed. Those dogs come all floofed and in their best attire.
Oh, I love it.
We do best hair. There's colors. There's tattoos. There's mohawks. There's beards. It's just amazing, the community interactions and the support of this. And the pie eating contest, which is something that we just like.
The dogs are eating the pie?
So it's not even a pie. We spray whipped cream on plates.
Yes.
And then we say 1, 2, 3, go. You put it down and it's the dogs.
Oh my gosh.
The dogs eat the fastest. They win.
I feel like my dog would win. He laps it up.
It's funny because some of them get a little gun shy and they're just like taking little bites out of it, or they want the next one. So yeah, that's the highlight, I think, of it is that. But the first one, it was like, wow.
Yeah.
Where do all these people come from?
Right. Why do you think this event resonated so strongly so quickly?
Oh, I do think this is a very dog-friendly community.
I think you're right.
I mean, it showed after that first event. And as it grew, I mean, we started in 2022, we started doing the Halloween costume contest at the Growler.
Oh, okay.
Where they all show up. And I'm telling you, if you come to one event, that is a good event.
All right.
To see how much these people love their dogs.
Do they parade them in their Halloween costume?
We do a little parade. We have judges who have a very hard time choosing the winners.
What a judge!
Oh, come on! You can come out it is hilarious. So we started that. Just another opportunity to raise money and awareness for the rescues. A couple of the rescues will come out, and we just do some raffles, and we've done bingo, like music bingo and things. We're trying to come up with something for everybody to hang out and do.
Right.
But Brandy and Jerry at the Growler support any crazy idea I
have. Do they really?
God bless them. They're like, let's do it.
Let's do
Sounds
it.
Good.
I love it. So now when you say we, are you talking you and Casey or something different?
Casey left me to text. No. Yeah, in 2023, right before we can get into that, but when we changed it over to the Sandhills Dog Fair and moved, she left me. So Amanda Jekyll, if you know her, Purple Thistle. Kitchen Company.
And she just moved to Aberdeen, didn't she?
She actually moved into Casey's old spot.
She?
Yeah.
Oh, now she's your new bestie. Yeah.
So she has done everything in her power to help me and keep me sane.
Yeah. Good.
So I do have her and Brandy. And so like I said, we do the Halloween. And then we do Jingle Tales and Ales, which we partner with. It's at the Southern Pines Growler as well. We do a pet angel tree, where the rescues give me their adoptables, and we make a little wish list on the back of the ornaments, and people come and take that, and they bring food and toys and stuff back for the rescues. And then the day is dog-related vendors with Christmas goodies for pets and the pet people, and Santa Max, who is ours. We love us some Santa Max. He eats it up, and he does a great job for 2 hours taking photos with the dogs and the kids. So it's just it's fun events.
Yeah.
For dog people. And
I'm amazed. Yeah. And you do that. Now, do you do it with Pinehurst Business Partners, or is this just something you do with friends?
So when we figured out that we had outgrown Aberdeen, I mean, we could only shut down so many streets in downtown Aberdeen.
I guess.
that green space flooded a lot. So it was hard. So we decided to take it to the streets, but with the division of motor vehicle, you can only have certain how many roads.
You got to keep the traffic flow.
Yeah, got to keep the traffic flow. So then we also kind of noticed at the last one that we had, we have vendors kind of on top of each other.
Right.
And that it was seeming a little, dogs need their space.
They
and
do
people need to be comfortable.
Yeah.
So we explored a little more options, and I thought, that Arboretum is like wide open.
Yeah.
What can we do? And so our friend Katrin, who runs the Pinehurst Business Partners, we sat down with her, Amanda and I, and we said, would you want to adopt us?
Right.
Because we also wanted, we weren't a 501c3.
No, you were just people trying to help.
It was just gals collecting money and divvying it out.
That's just crazy.
And we made a lot that way, which was crazy for us. And we thought, okay, let's turn this into a 501c3 and let's try to make more money, get bigger sponsors. So, yeah, of course, Pinehurst Business Partners was all over it.
They were jumped right in.
They helped us, and Megan and Emily that were at the Village Parks and Rec, they really stepped in and did everything they could to help us. So now we are adopted, and we are 501c3 through Pinehurst Business Partners events.
Oh, okay. All right. So then you had, now is this before or after COVID? Because I know the fair grew, it evolved, and then boom.
Lovely COVID happened.
Yes.
So then we thought, we have such a great social media following that we still wanted to continue to promote those businesses that have been a part of us for 4 years at that point in time.
Yeah.
And really, make people aware off of that. So we did posts for each vendor, sharing pictures that they had sent us, all of their information, contact information, website information that people could reach out to. Some of those places, if you made a purchase, they would give to the organizations, and it was great. I mean, it wasn't ideal,
right? But you may do.
But we made it work, and we still continued to have that following. And
yeah. So what did that flexibility and that you had to do that change, what did that teach you about leadership and running these types of events?
You can't control everything.
Yeah.
Now, have I really learned that?
No. Have you not?
It's in the back of my head. Nobody will know if it doesn't happen. That's what I have to keep telling myself. If that one thing doesn't happen, no one will know.
Oh, gosh. Have you learned to delegate?
I have been taught.
So that wasn't a yes, Jackie.
It's not a complete yes. We are learning together. So last year, unfortunately, I got really sick in March, and I had to make a decision.
Yeah.
And it was to the point where even if I had asked for help then, I couldn't get it out of my brain.
Right.
What needed to be done and to tell people all the things that needed to happen. So I went to the board and I told them what was going on, and they said, yep, you need to take care of yourself.
Right.
Things will happen.
Yeah.
It'll go on. It'll be okay. And when I tell you that I have the most amazing vendors, and I say I do mean we.
Of course, we understand.
Yes, we have the most amazing vendors that have been with us. And when I had to tell them that we were canceling, not a one of them said, "Oh my gosh, this is horrible. Why?" They checked in on me. Are you okay?
Right.
What can we do to help?
Oh my goodness.
And I love them for that. I mean, this is something that showed me that this event isn't for us. It's for the community.
Right.
It really is, and they love it. So they were really excited when I said, "We're doing it.
This year we're on.
We're on." And my board sat me down and said, "Jackie, you need committees."
Aha, that's where I come in. That's how I met her.
That's how I met her. Yeah. So, and I will say that this has been an amazing experience. When I am learning, I do have to get the things out of my brain into people, and everybody has been so helpful and great. And I hope that is seen through those vendors that, that we have put together a good team to be there for each other.
Right. So how many years did you do it at the, and I always say the word wrong, Arboretum? Is that how you say it?
The Arboretum?
Arboretum. How many years before last year?
So
5 years there. So when you moved to the Arboretum, was it continuously growing through those 5 years, getting bigger, getting more people, more?
Yes. It has grown exponentially. And I'm even in talks with somebody who wants to do like a course, like a training course thing that we'll see if that happens. But we have the space, but we're up to over 80 vendors that have signed up since last year. And so it's crazy. And we do require that all of the vendors are 80% dog related.
Okay.
Everybody complies. And that's, us even an insurance company being out there and handing out dog treats.
Oh, really? And then that's compliance.
Yes.
Okay.
That's compliance.
Right.
So everybody does a great job. We kind of space it out. Not everybody's has bandanas and things like that. Everybody has something different to offer. And it's a lot of services too that have photo ops and just amazing little ideas that they have for the dogs and for the interactions. It baffles me every time. And I just walk around with a smile on my face the whole time when I go see everybody.
Oh, yeah. So there's a lot of behind the scenes work, isn't there? Mm-hmm. Setting up and getting ready. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. So since we have been adopted by the Pinehurst Business Partners and the Village of Pinehurst, has let us use the Arboretum. So we are the day after Live After 5. So we get to use the stage. We get to use the porta potties.
Nice.
We get to use the picnic tables and things that they have, which is so helpful. And that keeps our costs down so that more money goes to the rescues. So Amanda and I worked really hard the year before last. We get there at like 5 a.m. and drag the tents out. And then our vendors are coming because they're excited and ready to rock. And they all know what to do.
They're all ready.
They go, they set up, and then, we have our contests. So this year I have contest coordinators. We do a marketing tent where we have T-shirts that were made by a local artist and some stickers. And then our raffle tent's probably the highlight of everything.
Raffle tent.
I think that raffle tent has grown to 2 tents now, which is amazing.
So you also, though, you have to like paint the vendor squares, and you have to arrange everybody to where they're not on top of each other. And people don't realize all that you have to do.
Yeah, it's a lot.
There's a lot.
It's a lot of work. Before, we used to just take a little wheel and mark off every 12 feet and we'd have to do that like twice around just to make a square
for 80 vendors.
Yeah, so we come up with a system that there's a PVC pipe system that's 12 by 12.
I love this.
If anybody wants to rent it, they can. We hook it up, put it on a line, and we just drag it, and somebody's spraying as we drag. So that's the
entrepreneurs.
Hey,
you definitely have that brain.
We can patent that thing.
So your reimagined Sandhills Dog Fair welcomes more than 80 visitors. And didn't you introduce the Linden Lodge Dog Dash?
Yes.
Tell us about that.
So we were in talks with them before we had moved to the Arboretum. So we moved in the Arboretum in 2023. So we had sat down with them because Amanda was on their board. And they wanted some kind of dog run or something because they had their in-house dog, Maggie.
Okay.
And wanted to kind of incorporate that. So we said, yeah, like Casey and I have been talking about, we want to do a dog run or whatever because they didn't have the reindeer run for that long time in Aberdeen. So we wanted something to fill that. So we're like, oh, that could be something that leads up to the dog fair. So then when we pivoted and moved it to the Arboretum, those paths that kind of go from Tufts when you walk through the village and come down through to the Arboretum. And we're like, oh, that would be a really cool way to incorporate the village of Pinehurst and then the walking trails and then this beautiful open space.
Yeah.
That's just filled with dogs. So they loved it. And, unfortunately, when we canceled last year, that hurt them a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping this year
they're back on.
They're super excited and ready to go. And you can find their information on their website. But it's basically that starts at the Tufts Green
in downtown. And that's in downtown Pinehurst,
right?
At the little park.
Yeah, the little green space. You start there, you get a little goodie bag, and then you walk around, and they have little setups for businesses and sponsors that are giving you treats.
Oh.
And, there's probably always a tennis ball that has like a name on it.
Yeah.
The dogs are getting spoiled as they go. People also get things too. And then photo ops. It's just a cute little lead up. It's not a run. It's not a race. You're just strolling through the village.
How fun.
And those beautiful little pathways, and then you end at the Sandhills Dog Fair. It also helps you with parking too. You don't have to,
I guess so.
You don't have to compete with parking down by us. And we did have the trolley. We'll probably have to work with the trolley again. The trolley was shuttling people
with the dogs
back up.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I can't imagine my crazy dog on a trolley.
They did a couple events with like a dog theme where they took the events. Yeah. Leanne's very creative. So
she is creative. So it sounds like to me, Jackie, that you have created this family. What does that mean to you?
Everything. I mean, it's so great to just call upon or stop in and have great conversations and just know that they're there for me, but they're also there for these rescues. I don't think there's one vendor that shows up that is not supportive of at least one local rescue in this place. And they're so intrigued and want to be involved, and I love that so much.
If this episode is inspiring you, I invite you to share it, subscribe, and leave a review. Your support helps amplify local voices and strengthen our business community. And of course, none of this happens alone. I'm grateful for the sponsors who invest in this platform and in Moore County. Let's take a moment to recognize them. Here's one of the businesses helping us imagine more. Leadership training is not a one-size-fits-all. That's how real growth happens. Leadership Coaching Associates specializes in customized leadership development, coaching, assessments, and facilitation which are tailored to the unique needs of the organization. Their work spans community colleges, universities, healthcare systems, manufacturing, government agencies, banks, and beyond, bringing practical, relevant tools leaders can actually use. If you're ready for training that fits your people and your goals, call or email Leadership Coaching Associates. All contact information is waiting for you in the podcast description. So, how do you decide where to take the money and who to give the money to?
So we just decided that we were doing the rescues, and that's what we have done for the past 7 years, is any of the money that comes in from the raffles, the vendors, the sponsors. And since Pinehurst Business Partners is our main adoptive organization, they foot the bill for anything that we actually pay out of pocket, so that all of the money now is definitely...
That's amazing.
Yeah, it definitely gets divided.
Pinehurst Business Partners.
Exactly. It's been such a blessing to be partnered with them. I mean,
yeah,
it was just meant to be. But that was our whole goal, was, if we had to spend extra money to buy raffle things, that money kind of came out of that pool that we had. Now we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah, that's so cool. So you have the Halloween, you have the Jingle Tales, you have the Dog Fair. Any ideas for new little things, puppy related?
Well, Amanda's working on something.
How did I know?
When I tell her no, she's like, but it'll probably be next year. And that kind of goes along with the Aberdeen Super Bowl that they do, the soup tasting thing. She wanted to have a pup crawl.
Oh, all right.
So we would have rescue dogs at different locations that people could meet the adoptable pups. And
I love it.
We'd have raffle. Of course, we always do the raffles.
The raffles.
Yeah, that's our money makers.
Everyone loves a raffle.
That's right. You like to win the things and pet the pups. So, and we have like a passport. I think it was a Paul sport is what she called it. So that's something in the makes for maybe 2027.
2027. Are you about to say yes next time she asks?
Oh, probably.
Sounds like it.
I don't say no often. She knows I don't mean it.
Yes. All right, Jackie, this is our quick fire round. No overthinking. First answer that comes to mind. Dog or cat?
Dog.
Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Morning person or night owl?
I have unfortunately become a morning person.
Have you? Why unfortunately?
I don't know. I just feel like I can't even keep my eyes open after 9 o'clock anymore.
Oh, my goodness.
It could be all the things I do. I don't know.
Might be, yeah. And all that's going in your brain. Does your brain ever shut off where you can fall asleep?
No.
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 I figured that. All right. So favorite dog breed?
I would say any dog. I will pet any dog.
All dogs welcome. Yeah.
All dogs are welcome.
One word that describes Moore County.
I had thought that maybe connected.
Connected
was a good one.
It is a good one. It's a connected community for sure.
Yeah. I mean, and I don't know how you would do things in this community and all the things that happen even within any organization, not just my connections through the dog fair. I think
Right.
in any organization, I think this is a community that really likes to participate and help.
Right.
And so much information can come at you at once that, I really want to do this. And you will find somebody that tells you, oh, I know this person,
Right.
and really
That's
get
true.
involved. And I love that. I love that about this community.
Are you here to stay?
I would love it.
Yeah.
My family's all in Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
So if anybody else can help me twist their arm to get them down here, I've been working on it. But yes, I do love this, and we will be here as long as we can.
As long as you can. Best part of the event day.
Okay, contests are my favorite.
The contests?
Contests
All
are
right.
my favorite, hands down. But also taking that moment, the one that the girl told us to do in the first one. We do it every time. Is we take a moment and just look, and see
what you've done. Yeah,
and just everybody being happy, and all the dogs
Right.
being happy. The dogs have a wonderful day.
Yeah. So, what is the hardest part of being an organizer of something like this?
Knowing when to stop.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, really knowing when to stop, I think.
Yeah.
I think I could have a bajillion ideas and then realize you can't do all those things.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. A cause that will always have your heart.
One?
That's funny.
I've worked for several.
Yeah.
That will really... That's
you don't have to say one.
Yeah. Okay. So my heart is with Friend to Friend.
Okay.
More Buddies Mentoring, More Literacy Council. They're the care group now. And then of course Mira. And then what started me with a lot of the nonprofit things was my tutu days. And that's
your tutu days.
Yeah, the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. That was one of my best friends in high school. She had cystic fibrosis and went in.
It's a wicked disease.
Yeah. Had a double lung transplant, but she didn't survive after. But she brought me so much joy and so much knowledge.
It's okay.
Yeah. She was just a great person all around, and someone I strived to be, and I think she would be very proud.
So immediately when you said tutu, I was thinking tutus around the dog.
Oh, I've done that. I've done that for people, but there have been vendors that have made those too.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I could just see them, prancing about with their little tutus on.
We do a wiggliest butt in the contest. Yeah.
Oh, I've got to enter Ella because she's got the cutest wiggle butt.
Oh, goodness.
She's like a slink,
Oh. I'm telling our judges have a really hard time.
She's the good dog too. I could bring her out into the community.
Yeah. Bring her on. Mine unfortunately is not. He's never gotten to participate.
Oh no, you're kidding.
Mama brings home all the goodies, but he does not get to go.
All right, Jackie, I want to pause here for a moment. One of the things I love to do on this podcast is write a short custom jingle for every guest as a thank you.
Okay.
It's my way of honoring the time, heart, and work you bring, not just to this conversation, but to our community. So your story, your event, and the joy around Sandhills Dog Fair absolutely deserved one. So here it is, written just for you.
Leashes, laughter, paws on parade. Happy dogs and games all day. Treats, tricks, and fun to share. Jackie Cornell and the Sandhills Dog Fair.
Oh, I love it. Thank you. It's my first little podcast jingle.
Yeah.
I love it.
We can put it on the website. Yes. So, Jackie, your work with the Sandhills Dog Fair reflects a much bigger mission. Since entering the nonprofit world in 2019, you've contributed to organizations like Friend to Friend, More Buddies Mentoring, the Moore County Literacy Council, and now Mira Foundation USA, helping provide the guide dogs for blind children, which you described as feeling full circle. What does service mean to you now compared to when you first began this nonprofit work?
Wow. I think it's essential. I think we all could give a little. And I will tell you right now that the thing that draws you into this kind of work is the stories that you hear.
Okay.
I think in every element that I have been a part of a nonprofit, there's always one or two stories that catch you.
Right.
And let you know that this is the work that needs to be done. This is why you're here. And every single place has those stories. And I can't wait to hear more stories from all of them too. And I just encourage people who really want to get involved in the nonprofit world to definitely listen to those stories.
Right.
Ask about those stories.
Yeah.
Every executive director, every team member is willing to share with you. And that's how you know you're in the right place.
Right. Oh, I love that. Very good advice. So before we step away from that, I've got to ask about Blingo Bingo. You invented it. I think it's brilliant. What inspired that idea, and why do you think fun fundraisers work so well?
Yeah. So
tell us about Blingo.
So Blingo Bingo. So like I said, the More Buddies Mentoring and More County Literacy Council merged. And we were looking for a new fundraiser. And one of our great board members had mentioned bingo. And I was like, oh, man, like, what kind of things can we do? And it just was like, blingo, bingo, let's wear your cheesy bling and come out. And then from that, the Bling Queen and King emerged.
Oh, no.
So they crown, everybody struts their stuff in front of everybody and they all vote for a Queen and King. And everybody has been amazing with that. But it's such a great event because it's different.
Right.
I think people are looking for interaction.
Yes.
Rather than just like a transaction type of thing.
Okay. I love that.
So that's something that sticks with people that they're going to tell their friends about.
Right.
And that's also going to lead them into, oh, it was for the care group. Oh, what's the care group? And
you're right.
And letting people know. So
it's people talking.
It's people talking and really sticks. And, we have some of the same people come, but it's also the other part of it is it's an affordable event. Anybody can come and have a good time.
Oh, that makes a difference.
And can contribute, and then that gets your word out more to
and it makes them feel good. They participated and had fun still too. So what's the craziest costume you've seen at Blingo?
Oh my goodness. Well, I think I missed this last one. I was not actually here for this one. And it was actually one of our Pinehurst Business Board members, Nate. He did all kind of glitzy things in his hair and slicked back, and he had his whole blazer in sequins and pants. Oh, yeah.
Gosh.
The men, and we want more men participation.
Listen to that, guys. Come on.
You can do it.
You can bling. Okay, so I want you to tell us, our listeners, maybe I have an idea that I see a need for, and I want to start something that's going to help, something that is close to my heart. What would you tell someone out there listening about starting something like you did?
I would say do it. If you are seeking help or information, maybe just depending upon where you want to do it. I think all the business associations are willing to help out with that. They're always looking for different ideas. And if there's a particular organization that you want to raise funds for, definitely reach out to them because they love those ideas too.
Okay.
And they can kind of help you figure out what you need to do to get started. Could you utilize their nonprofit status to help with cost and things like that? Their volunteers might help you with those things. Or is that something that they can adopt? We did that with Kimmy, who did the fantasy ball.
Okay.
I think it was last year. We reached out to her and said, we want to do a literacy ball for the More Buddies Mentoring and the Literacy Council. Are you interested? And she said, oh my gosh, I was going to team up with a nonprofit.
Oh, wow.
So it works out like that because it does keep the cost down and you're raising money for that and you're having fun. I mean,
So you say go for it.
Go for it.
In.
Jump in. I jump in. We need more fun things here. Creativity.
Yeah, that's right. We are a creative community.
We are.
Oh, that should be our creative, connected. What's another C we can use? Community, Moore County.
Yes.
We'll have to think about that, guys. Write in. What do you think the last C should be? So let's end where it all comes together. For someone who has never attended, paint the picture. What will they see when they walk in? What will they hear? What will they feel? Why does the Sandhills Dog Fair matter?
So you walk in, we have beautiful balloons at our entrance. Now, honestly, at the Arboretum, it's hard to make one entrance.
Yeah, they can come from anywhere.
Depending on where you're coming from. If you're coming in from the dog dash.
And you should come in from the dog dash.
You should come in from that. You're welcomed into a beautiful little balloon arch that Katie Newhouse does. And we have all of our vendors kind of outskirt that whole arboretum, and then there's some in the middle. We have the big stage has a band that's flannel weather. They're amazing gals.
Oh, cool. Band too.
We have a band. They play the whole time except for during the contest. And Tim, one of their band members, he likes to also announce he likes to participate in the contest too. Music, drinks, food, tons of photo ops, Buggy Town yard signs. Jill, she sets us up with a good little sign and different things for them to take pictures. Because who doesn't want cute pictures of your dog?
Yeah, no one. Treats. Everyone wants that.
You're gonna get. So we have 100 swag bags that we do give out.
Okay.
That's kind of
first 100.
First 100. It's located up by the stage area. So when you come and which way you're coming in, we're up by the stage area. You get a swag bag with all kinds of goodies from some of the vendors and some people who couldn't be there. But your dog's going to get a lot of things. So you either want a tote bag
to
collect your goodies.
Little doggy backpack.
Yes. And it's kind of like Halloween. You got to sort through all the things when you get home and see all the things you got.
I love that. Was my favorite part. So what are they going to hear? Is there going to be lots of dog barking?
They're actually pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, it's amazing. You would be so surprised. And now that since we can spread out a little bit more, you kind of everybody's not on top of each other, so it doesn't seem as crowded. But there's it's a little over 2,000 people that come to this thing, and
insane.
It's not even just Moore County people; it's surrounding counties.
Really?
We've had people from South Carolina come up. I mean, if they know it, they're coming.
Wow!
So it's a really cool.
All right. What excites you most about where the fair is headed now with your dedicated committee and a growing vision?
I'm excited to incorporate things like we've always wanted someone to have an agility course or something like that. So I'm hoping that if we can't land it this year, I can land her next year.
Okay.
But interactive things.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You're big about the interactive.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's important. I think you don't want to ho-hum. Oh, that's all I do is walk around.
Right.
See a vendor.
See the vendor.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to have that. The contests bring a little bit of that to it, but also because we do just let you sign up. So you just sign up and we let you do your thing with your dog.
Really?
So.
Oh, I can't wait to see all that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll see. So before we close, tell our listeners how they can support you. Are you still taking vendors?
So we do our vendors and sponsors until February 28th.
And what can sponsors do if I want to sponsor?
So you can sponsor any of our levels. I think they go Chihuahua, Boston Terrier, Brittany Spaniel, German Shepherd, and Great Dane.
Oh, gosh.
So we have different levels. It's $250 all the way up to $5,000, I think, is the biggest one. But, you get the advertising. You get a booth space if you want a booth space. The bigger ones, there's one that has... You can sponsor the pavilion. That's kind of like a cooling area.
Oh, okay.
For the pups and stuff, we'll do a little banner for you. We're going to support you as much as you support the rescues, but just know that all of your money is going to go to them, and it's a nice little tax write-off.
Right. It's not something that, you pay all the people that are on your committee. It goes straight to the rescues.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's amazing right there in itself. Okay, what about volunteers?
Volunteers, we do need them.
Okay, what would they be doing?
So set up, helping the vendors come in, make sure they're finding their spot if they need help, because we do kind of make them drop their stuff and then go park their car because it does get congested in that grassy area.
Okay.
Hanging out with that, filling water bowls.
Oh, yeah.
Because the dogs drink.
Yeah.
Making sure the poop bags are also there. We have, and working the raffle tent and the merch tent and the contest. Okay. And then just helping us keep the area clean.
Yeah.
And inviting. And
okay, well, tell us, how do we sign up to volunteer?
So you can go to you can email volunteers at sandhillsdogfair.com. Amanda from Zoomies Funny Farm. She is your contact person.
Okay.
If you can't get to that, anytime you want more information, you can just go to our Facebook or Instagram.
Okay.
And message us. That goes directly to me, and I can kind of sort you out where you need to go and who you need to talk to.
All right. And is that the same for sponsors? If I just go to the Sandhills Dog Fair Facebook page, I can message you and get that sponsorship information as well.
I'll connect you to the right people. Because I got people.
Yeah, she's got people now. She's not doing it all by herself, which she could do, I'm telling you. So, all right. And to our listeners, I want to see all of you there. It's going to be a great time. Thank you so much. Did we say the date?
Oh,
and the
no,
time or anything like that?
We didn't say it. So,
okay, give us the spiel.
April 11th.
April 11th.
From 10 to 2.
Okay.
At the Pinehurst Arboretum.
Okay.
And you don't have to bring your dog. Dogs are not required.
There you go. Okay.
Because again, my dog does not get to come and enjoy these things. You can go. People will give you treats and things like that for your pup.
Okay.
But you can just come pet the other dogs and come see. If you really are interested in adopting a dog, they all have them there.
Oh, wow.
You can love on them and, make a decision there if you're interested, and put in an application right then with those rescues.
Oh, that's fabulous. I mean, and that you can really see how the dog's going to react to other dogs, to all the commotion that's going on. That's a great time to come pick out a dog.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And are there cats too?
No.
I mean, can you imagine if there were?
I will never say that nobody's never tried.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I think that they may have snuck in a carrier.
Oh.
But I don't know that you want to do that to your cat.
No. Oh, so, all those dogs.
Yeah. No. I've heard that thing this has happened, but I have not witnessed it.
Yeah.
And I do not promote it.
You do not promote it. All right, that's good. However, you do have rescues that are cats that are vendors, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are supporting.
Yeah, I support the feline community. I just don't support the fact that you bring your cat to an event that has dogs.
Yeah. And that is smart thinking.
Yes.
Yeah. So do you have any last minute things to tell us before we close up?
No, I just want to say thank you for this opportunity, because this is my first podcast.
Yeah, she was nervous. She did great.
But no, it's such a special and unique event. And I know there's other little dog things going on around town, but we are I think we're one of the few that gives all of our money to all of the participating rescues. That's just our thing. That's always been our thing.
Yeah. So. And let me say that again. Every cent that comes out of this dog fair is split among the nonprofit rescues. I mean, that's amazing. Just absolutely amazing.
They are doing, I don't know, I think a lot of people know, but some people don't understand how much work it is to run these rescues. And I don't do that. And I see a little bit of it.
Yeah.
But, these women and men are working full-time jobs and trying to get fosters and trying to get these dogs adopted and taken care of. And they are just the most amazing people that I've ever met.
Right.
How much care and love that they put into this tirelessly.
Yeah.
So, support them in any way, shape that you can, because they're doing a lot more work than you think.
Right. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
So we're so happy that you're here in Moore County. We hope we get to keep you a lot longer, and Ohio can wait.
I don't want that weather.
No, I mean, you got a little taste of it the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I brought it back with me this last time.
Oh, no. We can blame you on that.
Yes, you can.
So to our listeners, imagine a community where creativity turns into service. Imagine an idea that starts small and grows through kindness, resilience, and teamwork. Imagine neighbors, businesses, rescues, families, and dogs coming together because someone cared enough to make space for joy. You don't have to imagine. It'll be right there, April 11th, 10 to 2. Pinehurst Arboretum.
Yes.
Oh. And as always, keep imagining more.
Imagine